Yo, what's good, YouTube? I am back. I should have wrote some stuff down for this one. Like this is also just another quick video because like someone kind of talked to me and they're like, yeah, bro, just record. You know what I mean? Like we missed the vlogs. Only one person said that. I ain't even finna front. Only one person said that. But look, I'm just here just to quickly list off, you know what I'm saying, my New Year's resolutions. I got a stream coming up in a little bit here, so finna go ahead and do that. Got, you know what I'm saying, whole lot of stuff going on. But I kind of feel like I listed a lot of the things I want to do in my last video, but at the same time, like, a resolution's kind of different, you know what I mean? It's a change that you want to make in general. And I used to be really against resolutions. I used to always be like, yo, bro, that resolution and shit. No, I can swear now. But yeah, I used to always say like, it's so bad. Like, it's so terrible. Like, if you want to do something, just do it. Who cares? Like, why do you need the New Year to go do it? So New Year's was always my favorite holiday, but obviously for the wrong reasons. Like, I used to just get hella faded on New Year's. But then eventually I just kind of, I had a mindset switch, and so now I'm more of a, if the New Year's is something that kind of helps you like change your mindset, change your perspective, and tries to help you better yourself, do it. So New Year's is still my favorite holiday, but for completely different reasons than what I used to use it for. You know what I mean? It's more of like a reformity thing, and I kind of like how I approach it now versus how I used to approach it. It's a lot better. It's a lot healthier, a whole lot healthier. But I think for the past 2 New Years, like, I've been streaming like through the entire New Year. Like, I did some sort of live, and I'm really happy about that because that's a very, very drastic change from what I used to do on New Year's. But yeah, so my resolutions, like, obviously I'm happy that I'm still inside the gym. I'm happy that I'm trying to eat better. I used to be really good at it. I don't know what happened to me. I kind of fell off. So I feel like I just want to learn some new recipes. Maybe like spicing up a different recipe once a week might change it, because just eating the same thing every single day, it was kind of getting tiresome. So I might like change it up. Like Sundays, I cook myself something different, but every other day, you know what I mean? Like, I guess that's why people have cheat meals, huh? Yeah, that makes, instead of just, because I always think about like cheat days as like junk food, just cramming, but nah, I guess like you could just cheat day with a different recipe. It can still be healthy. Wow, I'm stupid. I need to stop. That's another one of my resolutions. I want to stop talking negatively so much. I find that a lot of the time, like, me and my friends, we joke around, we say like a lot of negative things towards each other, and like, as funny as it is, and we all know we joke, I just want to cut back a tad bit, because, like, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes we be pushing the limits with each other and cracking up, but I feel like it carries over to even how I treat like newer people and stuff like that. And I don't know, I feel like I could just cut down a bit. Like, it don't gotta be a crazy amount, but cutting down a bit is something I want to do on negative talk towards myself, to others, everything like that. I do want to cut down on swearing. I have been working on it. I'm a lot better than I used to be as well. I keep looking away from the camera. Like, there's some, like, you know, when people try to avoid eye contact, I'm not one to avoid eye contact. Like, I can look someone straight in their eyes, but for some reason I'm trying to, like, I can't just look at it. Maybe it's because there's a light there, but I need to control myself. Anyways, I need to get into editing more. One of my resolutions is to edit more here and there. Like, obviously, like, I have some friends that edit, I have people that edit that I know, that I can always reach out to, but I feel like editing myself lets me appreciate, one, my videos more, too, what they do more. Like whenever I do send a video to them, like I understand like, oh, what they were doing, all the concepts, stuff like that. Just to better understand the content that I'm pushing out, you know what I mean? Obviously there's gonna be times where like I'm overly busy. If you guys see my schedule, but to be honest, I'm kind of happy with my schedule like that. Like one of my resolutions, before I get off track, one of my resolutions is to like fill my schedule even more, because when you're busy, that means you're in motion, and when you're in motion, you stay in motion. You know what I'm saying? That's an object in motion, is, you know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, never take your foot off the gas. That's really the go-to right there. But damn, what was I saying? I knew this was gonna happen. I knew this was gonna happen. That's exactly why I didn't want to do that. But yeah, so editing, I found it. Editing is something that I want to do more, just to appreciate the work more, and understand it a bit better. And when I do need certain things done, like I know what I'm talking about when I like say it to people, stuff like that. Just very basic things, you know what I mean? I wanted to get into gaming a bit more. I feel like gaming was my everything growing up, you know what I mean? Like I really love stories. And when I say gaming, like a lot of people think that I just grew up playing 2K. Like obviously I grew up playing 2K and NBA Live. Like let's face the facts. And FIFA, NFL, like Madden, you know what I mean? I said NFL, like I'm gonna get clowned for that, but who cares? And I'd even play Chell, but I also used to play games like Dragon Age and Pokemon. Like I wasn't even allowed to play Pokemon. I used to go to the computer, find out how to get like emulators, I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, and then play them on that. And then I got a DS and my friend would loan me some of his games and stuff like that. Was not allowed to play. And I'll never forget the day that DS got robbed. Like my heart was broken. I don't even know, bro, what? Oh my gosh, my heart was broken. I don't even know where that is to this day, bro. To this day, bro. Oh well, forget about it. Childhood trauma. What else we got? Yeah, so I want to get back into gaming. Not really a lost passion. Maybe games have just been terrible lately, but at the same time, there is always like a good game here and there, and I just haven't been playing them. But like, yo, Dragon Age 2, those was my games at one point. Like, I'm not gonna lie, Skyrim, like there was a lot of things. I remember I was game sharing with my one friend, and I knew that he didn't really play games like Fallout. And I remember when Fallout 4 came out, I was in high school, and I got it on a different account so I could game share it to one of my friends that does play games like that. Shout out George. I haven't talked to him in like 10 years, but yeah, I went home and I was, boy, I put that $60 to work. I was cracking Fallout. Yo, cracking is crazy wordplay, but anyways, what is another one of my resolutions? Like, I understand it's a way to change. Like, I could obviously say more things that I want, but I feel like I want to just talk about the things I want to like better about myself, not change about myself. You know what I mean? Because changing completely, like, we don't need that. Bettering, like, I could read more. Obviously, I do a lot of audiobooks. So like when I'm sitting in the car, I'll play like some songs and then switch it to an audiobook. So that's one. I've been controlling my inputs like crazy. Like, I'll watch something and then I'll be like, what am I doing? And then I'll go watch like a finance video or something. Like, I've really been on top of it. Or like people talking about books. Like, I really don't know how I'd be making it onto these sides of the world, or just, you know what I mean? And then even when I just want, like, you know, when people start passively scrolling on their phone, stuff like that, whenever I catch myself doing that, like, I'll put on like a motivational video, and obviously that is also not the best thing in the world for you, but it's like people doing talks about how you need to like want things more or try harder, work harder, stuff like that. It kind of helps me like get out of my doom scroll phase, and then I'll probably go watch like a TED Talk or something like that. So really controlling my inputs, because you know it changes your outputs. And just overall, I just want to get better, like, you know what I'm saying, at enjoying life more. You know, like I've really made a switch from creating content to, how can I word this better? So like I would think about content first, and obviously that's a really good thing to do, because obviously like I'm a content creator, right? But then I realized like, or I could just make content out of my life, which seems a lot like, it seems like the exact same thing, but it's a lot more fun in hindsight. If you understand what I'm saying, you understand what I'm saying. But just doing more that I enjoy and trying new things and just making content out of it, because no one's like, it's a difference from purposely only going to do things for content versus doing things that I like and making content out of it. You know what I mean? Like it's a whole different atmosphere. Not to say in the past I wasn't doing things that I like, or I was doing things that I don't like. Like I'm pretty sure I don't have anything that I don't like that I did. Other than the Meat Mountain. I don't want to talk about it. Anyways, moving on from that. So yeah, cutting down on things like that. And not just thinking content for, why is that my most viewed video? Y'all are the problem. You see, it's y'all that's the problem. Maybe I should make a resolution finding a better audience, like people that appreciate me, not Meat Mountain eating quiz like that. Who is that guy? Who was that guy? Why did y'all let that happen? Twice. I don't want to talk about the second time. If you follow me on Twitch, you obviously know what I'm talking about. So follow me on Twitch. Obviously on Twitch I do dumb things per se. Like I'm just like kind of just not really thinking and just kind of doing. I'm like Forrest Gump when I'm on Twitch. Like that's why I've eaten 2 hot chips. But I kind of at the same time like testing my limits. So the hot chip I really don't mind too much, because you know it's pushing my limits. But there was no limits to push with that Meat Mountain. This is not a video about the Meat Mountain, so we're gonna move on. I'm pretty sure I only have one more resolution, and I've been working on that oh so heavily for like the past almost 2 years now. And that's obviously getting closer with God and working on my religion, being closer with family, everything like that. And that's now a lot of people ain't gonna admit it. It is harder than it looks. You know what I mean? But when you start going down the path, when you start getting the ball rolling, you start changing your inputs, you start doing everything, you start putting yourself around the like better people to get there. You pick up some fire. You pick up some fire and you just go. So putting God first in a lot of situations when times get hard, talking to God, just waking up in the morning, talking to God. Like I've even been getting on my knees more for prayers, because I feel like a lot of the time I don't be praying on my knees. So I try picking that up here and there as well. Instead of just like laying down and saying my prayers or like, you know. But I also tend to just have passive conversations with God nowadays, you know what I mean? Like when there's no one around, instead of like trying to call a friend or contact someone, I just talk to God, you know what I mean? And it's helped me a lot. It's helped me on my journey when I get stuck, when I face walls, stuff like that. So that's my last resolution, because that's, even though I would say that compared to what I was like, you know what I'm saying, in the past, like I've definitely bettered it to extents that I never thought I'd be at, you know what I mean? And that's to say, like, I grew up a religious kid, so I feel like I kind of always had it somewhere in the background of me, but you kind of get lost along the way, you know what I mean? And then just finding your way back and getting it back together. So That's it. That's it for the video, man. It's a real quick, short video, quick to the punch. No cuts, no edits, no nothing. I don't know. I might cut out the part about the meat mountain. We might leave it. You never really know. But that's all I really wanted to talk about today. I just wanted to get off my resolutions. I wanted to let y'all know what's going on. And somehow see if we can keep to this schedule of posting. That's the last resolution, making sure that I stay on top of posting. All right, YouTube family, I appreciate you guys so much. And I am Quiz, and this is me. See, yo, signing out sounds so corny, bro. Like, another resolution. Who cares if it's corny? Have fun.